update on the bike. Got a hold of insurance. Everything's come out really good on it. Probably about as good as it can get. They figured $5,900 to fix it, which, considering the value of the bike, it was too much. The bike is considered totaled. So I'm getting a payout for the bike, considering it's totaled. It was like $900 to buy it back, so I'm buying it back. So still my bike. So the adjuster checked to make sure that in the state of Missouri they didn't do anything with the title just because the insurance called it a total loss. The title's still in my name. The title's still clear. I'm free to fix it, do whatever I want to with it. The only thing he said is that Geico might not insure it again, but that's not a problem. So we're clear to go. I've already started taking some stuff off the front. Still haven't found anything seriously wrong with it. I went ahead and put the stock bars back on it just so I could have something to hang on to. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and pull the forks out of it, pull the front tire, double check everything. I don't see anything that's bent, but I want to get the forks out of there, roll them around just to make sure. And that'll give me a chance to clean everything up. I need to scrub the rotors a little bit. I noticed they had a little pulsation the last time I was riding it. So we'll get all that squared away. I've already got a whole pile of parts over there to start putting it back together. The clutch and the clutch perch were damaged. The brake assembly still in good shape. Got a new K&N. The wiring, what did I do with the wiring? I've got to do some rewiring because the switch pod was damaged. And there's some pinch spots in this that was causing it to blow the main fuse down there. That's why I didn't have any power to start with. Was kind of concerning, but that's not a problem. Got a new gasket and everything. Got to take the shift shaft out. There's a new one of them in this package right here, along with my gaskets and everything. Get a new derby cover, because that one's a little scuffed up, and I really like that derby cover. The plan was I was supposed to be riding today down to Lake of the Ozarks for Bike Fest. I was going to ride down today, play around. The wife was going to meet me this evening. We're going to spend the weekend down there. Well, I'm not riding, so we're going to leave in the Corvette this afternoon and go down there. Big Lake of the Ozarks Harley. I'm going to see if they've got a derby cover, because I bought that one from Hideout Harley in Joplin, Missouri, and they went out of business. So I'm going to see if I can get one of those down there. If not, I'll order it online. But the derby cover is not a big deal, but I did want to get another one. As soon as we get the mechanics done here, I've also got a shifter, one of the kind that mounts on the forward with the lever coming back. I had wanted to build one of those, and I'd planned on doing that this winter. But at that point, I still had the clamp and everything, the parts that I could use to build off of. And since I've got a little extra money now, I just went ahead and got a Sato Racing shifter, and that should be here soon. So we'll upgrade the shifter while we're doing all this. I've got to straighten out the peg brace right there, the part that comes off the frame. That's no longer available from Harley. I found a used one, but they were like $120 for that little chunk of aluminum. And I'm pretty sure that I can straighten the one I've got because it's not bent very far. Got different control setups to go as far as the switches. I'll wire them up. I don't think there's anything seriously wrong with the oil cooler. It's just slid around on the mounts. I think I can straighten it up because it's not leaking. Those are no longer available from Harley, and like $300 and some buying them used. I just need to straighten the fins a little bit, which is not a problem, and lightly sand this edge there and paint it. Should be just like new, or close. All right, now let's get the forks off, make sure everything's straight there. Things are looking good. Took the front wheel off, all that. Took the forks out. They just slid right out of the clamps. Doesn't appear that anything's out of alignment. Check the bearings. Everything's still tight. Travels smoothly. It didn't damage the stops there at all, which I've seen that happen on dirt bikes. Those get damaged, but Harley overbuilds stuff, so it's in good shape. Put on my old man glasses so I could really get in and look at the clamp's good. Nothing's cracked. Nothing's in bad shape there at all. Took the forks out, sighted down them, straight edge. Everything is good on them, so they're not damaged. One wheel bearing was a little bad on that. I'll change that out, but that probably probably didn't have anything to do with the wreck. But while I've got it apart, when I put the 17-inch wheel on there, I had bought some pre-made spacers, and they weren't quite long enough to do what I wanted, so I had to build some extra spacers to go in there. Well, since then, I had bought a stick of tubing, and I just hadn't had any reason to take the front wheel off until now. So now I will take and put that in the lathe and make some proper length spacers for both sides. Front fender came out okay. Paint's getting a little chipped up on it because I used a lacquer style paint, so it's kind of brittle. I think I'm going to shoot it with shadow black plasti dip, because the rest of the plastic on the bike's going to be dip coated. But that will make it much more durable to rock chips, since they'll just bounce off. But yeah, I think I'm going to clean the forks, clean the front end, and put those back on. Then we'll start working on the oil cooler probably. Forks are back on and looking good. I got the raw stock cut out for the new spacers. So that'll be what I'm machining next. But unfortunately, that's all for this video, because it's time for me to get the car cleaned up. So as soon as the wife gets here, we can head to the motorcycle rally. I'm not very far from US 54 highway, which runs right through Lake of the Ozarks. And I can just hear the bikes going by, and it's like making me jealous and making me want to go. So that should be the next video. I'll try to get some video of the rally down there. It's usually pretty good, because we've got the dam across Lake of the Ozarks, Bagnell Dam, that whole strip area through there. If you've ever been there, is just full of bikes. They have a Harley dealer, Lake of the Ozarks Harley, down there, and it's full of bikes. So it's a good time. So I'll try to get some videos of that. Maybe I can get my derby cover, maybe a new helmet. It should be a good time. And as far as the Ducati I was looking at, the Hyper Motard, I was all set to go get it last Sunday and couldn't get a hold of the guy. He finally messaged, he's got it on Facebook Marketplace, and you use Messenger to communicate through Facebook Marketplace. And I texted him 2 or 3 times during the day, and the night before, and the day before. And I actually got a response the day before that he would be available. But then I tried to set up a time, never heard from him. Finally heard from him Monday. Oh, well, I hardly ever check Messenger. It's like, you have something for sale. Check Messenger. And I have his cell phone now, so I have not ruled out getting it. I probably can't get it this weekend because we're going to the rally, but if he still hasn't sold it, I may pick it up, especially since I'm getting a good settlement on the Harley. I mean, wreck one, get another bike free. You can't hardly beat it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.